guys, it's me, your favorite makeup homegirl. If you're new here, hi, I'm Zandy Jamel, and today I'm doing a collaboration with IvesandBeauty. Me and her have collaborated a couple of times, I think 3 or 4, I'm not sure. But yeah, so we both have this palette and we both have the Trilogy collection from Pinky Rose Cosmetics. So we thought it would be a good idea to create some looks with the same palette. And IvesandBeauty is very supportive. She's very kind and she's very creative. If you haven't checked her out, please go to her channel, subscribe to it, subscribe to her Instagram. She doesn't have Twitter, but make sure you check out her Instagram, check out her channel, subscribe to her, show her some love. She does very beautiful looks, and she's into color like me too. Like, we're all about the color. I think you can find like a couple of neutral makeup looks on there if you're into that stuff. But even if you're not into colorful makeup, I think you should go ahead and check out her channel because it's nice. She's entertaining. Like, it's just nice to watch her tutorials. You can really learn a lot from her. I really like her blending techniques. You can really learn a lot from her, and she's such a sweet person inside and out. She has a nice sweet spirit. But anyway, let me stop rambling. Now, we collaborated. We're both creating looks with the 80's baby palettes. Now, in the past, when we collaborated, we would pick out colors for each other to use, but this time we just freestyled it. So I don't even know what she's going to create with her 80's baby palette from Pinky Rose Cosmetics. Shout out to Pinky Rose Cosmetics for sending me this palette and their whole Trilogy collection. I love that brand. So this is the look I created with my palette, you guys. Do we like? So if you want to go ahead and see how I created this look, then keep on watching. Alright, you guys, so first off, I'm taking a blender brush and I'm going in the shade Whiskey, that shade right there. And this is going to be my transition shade. And I'm just taking that and I'm just going to blend that all over to the crease and a little bit into the brow bone, but not really. Next, I'm taking like a flat shader brush, and I'm just going in this nice purple shade, the baby, that one, and I'm gonna start packing that all in my crease. This purple is very beautiful. The colors in these palettes, they have more staying power. Like, they don't fade throughout the day, which I absolutely love. I'm not using tape today because I'm trying to get myself to a point where I don't have to, you know, use the training wheels and everything. I'm really trying to step my game up. And I'm going back with the first blender brush I was using. I'm not putting any more product on it. And I'll just take that and blend out the edges just a little, just so it's not so harsh. So you'll notice in this tutorial, I'm going back and forth with my, you know, with my brushes and blending. I'm gonna take just a little bit of that Whiskey shade and I'm gonna just blend it out nice and gently. There we go. Alright, so next I'm taking a Morphe 562 brush. It's like a tiny blending brush, and I'm going in the shade Forte, and that's a nice matte black, and this is a very powerful matte black. When I used it on this side, it got a little messy, but I was able to save the look. So I'm gonna just take it and go in with a little bit on this side and just blend it. Really deep deepen up that crease. And I'm taking it all the way out here. And I'm taking it in the inside too of the crease like I did on the other side. This is a really good black. When working with blacks, you just gotta really be careful because sometimes they can really ruin the look. Not all blacks are nice and buildable. So you just have to proceed with caution. Continue blending that out. So you want to take your time with this. I'm taking a smaller pencil brush and I'm going back in the shade The Baby, and I'm going to use it to blend out the edges of this black. And I just start by patting it on and then blending, just to soften it up a bit. I'm going back in that whiskey shade to blend out the top of the purple. Feel like the black got a little lost, you could take a little bit and go back in the tails of it and just blend it up into the crease like this. Now I'm not too worried with how it's looking right now because I am going to go ahead and cut my crease, so about half of this will be covered anyway. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and cut my crease, and to do that I'm using this like a flat, smaller detail brush from BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to use my Crown Case highlighting concealer in the shade 15. I always have to remind myself to really hold my eyebrows up when cutting my crease or when placing shadows, because that really helps, especially if you have small lid space like me. And to cut this crease, I'm taking it all the way out. Alright, so when cutting my crease, I went ahead and dragged it all the way out just so we can have a nice shadowed wing. And now I'm going to go ahead and place my lid shadows on. Alright, so I'm taking a flat shader brush and I'm going in the shade Dreamer, this one right here. And I'm going to start placing that on my lid. I'm starting by the middle and I'm going towards the end of my cut crease. I'm placing it all on the tail here. I'm just really swiping that over. Alright, so I'm going to go in the shade Churro and place that from the inner of my lid to the middle of my lid, and I'm using a number 7 brush from the BH Cosmetics It's My Ray Ray brush set. And I'm just placing that here. And this is going to be my inner corner highlight as well. And to really carve out the crease, I'm going back in that pencil brush and I'm taking the shade The Baby, which is that nice matte purple. And I'll just cover it like that. If you mess up your crease, you can always go back and clean it up. Alright, and to go ahead and clean up the sides, I went ahead and took a Q-tip and I took my NYX micellar water, and I'm going to use that to go ahead and, you know, just make this a little sharp. Since I did not use any tape, this is my alternative. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my face off camera, and I'll be back to show you the finished look. I'm back, you guys. Now, I do feel like this eye, like, it's a little crowded in there. Like, it's too much color up into my brow bone due to all my blending. So I'm going to just take a small detailer brush, and I'm going in the shade 80's, which is that matte yellow right there. And I'm gonna just place that in my brow bone just to, you know, create some dimension. And I'm just putting that right there. So I already did this on the other side of my other eye, and it really helped. So whenever you feel like your eyes are too crowded, you feel like there's too much going on, just go ahead, you take a yellow, take a matte white, a bone shade, or you can take like a colored, like a highlighter, to really, you know, create a illusion of having some space. When you have small lid space, you really have to work the system. Okay, that looks a little better. I'll put a little more. Maybe blended. Oh, okay, much better. All right, y'all. So yeah, that concludes the finished look. This is the finished look. Let me get a little close so you can see. I think it came out okay, even though I was taken aback by that black shade. It's a very powerful black shade. And I don't know if I mentioned this in my other videos, even though this was given to me by the company with the other Trology collection, but these palettes are $25 each, and I think that's a really good price because you get more than what you're paying for. Like, these are nice quality shadows, and they have very cute, fun colors too. So yeah, I would recommend this palette and any of the palettes in the Trology collection. I would even recommend the Bright Lights palette. That's such a fun palette. Like, I really love the aesthetic of the company of Pinky Rose Cosmetics. It's just beautiful. And usually all their palettes, I think the most I've seen was like $30 for a palette, because they have bigger palettes than this. But they usually have good sales and everything. And they have single shadows as well. I have a couple of their single shadows as well. But yeah, if you don't have anything from Pinky Rose Cosmetics, go ahead and check out the company. It's a really nice, cute indie brand that I think you would want to support. So again, I want to thank my good friend Christiana over at IvesandBeauty for collaborating with me once again. Make sure you guys go ahead and check out her channel. She is awesome. She uploads very frequently. And her creativity is just mind-boggling. Like, she's very beautiful. Oh my God, the looks that she creates, her blending techniques, you can really learn a lot from her. And I just like watching her channel. And she has a cute accent too. I don't know if I ever told her that. But yeah, make sure you guys go ahead and check her out, subscribe to her, follow her on Instagram. She's not on Twitter anymore. But yes, follow her on Instagram, subscribe to her channel. Let's get her to 1,000, you guys. I think she's like 830, 840 or something. Let's get her to 1,000. So yeah, go ahead and check out her channel. Again, thank you for collaborating with me. And as always, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for your time. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.